going on YouTube? It's your boy Machine back at it again with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be watching OPTIC first phase. Yes, I said it, OPTIC first phase. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Here's the maps and modes.
Starting with you, nameless Invasion,
we have
High-Rise, Karachi, High-Rise.
Yeah, you know, for OPTIC Texas, I believe they play, so it does look like
I believe this is the first matchup OPTIC and FAZE play together with the new rosters. So, if I'm wrong on that, you can correct me in the comments. Yell at me in the comments, do whatever you want. Let's go, baby.
Texas, I just have to hope that they worked on the vetoes.
Well, if you're looking for
Hill time leaders.
1 and 4, look no further than Mr. Dashy. He is the king. The Hill Kitten doesn't get any bigger than this man, dropping a 1.13 and soaking up that time.
Yeah, he's been
Dashy
fantastic.
is him.
It's just about
Himothy.
on a team basis, right? Not playing as a
Draza coming in. Like, one was Draza going to help, like,
Let's
the pacing and some of the issues they had
Let's
maybe
go.
with the core what they were trying to do. But the other thing was, like, does he give them their
Here we
swagger
go.
back?
Here we
Like,
go.
matches like this, where even if they were the better team at multiple times against this OPTIC team, they were still losing, Joe. The fact that they're, what, 1 in 10.
Yeah, I think early on in the CDL, like, there was this fear factor playing this Atlanta FaZe team.
Yeah.
Like, the year of Vanguard, it started to go away, and then last year, it's just like if we matched up against this team, whatever, especially for OPTIC, did that go away? So
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
hoping maybe for Draza, he can bring this energy, this fire, little shit talk on the side of FaZe and get them locked in.
Yeah. I mean, he's one that's going to be fired up for this one, that's for sure. But it's Dashy and Kenny that are firing first, and Shotzi
That's 4 dead.
into the mix as well. It is all kills for OPTIC Texas. They will get right into the point early on.
Look at number 6.
Split spawn coming in now for Atlanta FaZe. You'll see on one side of it, you've got a BZ. The other 3 looking to pounce.
Yeah, I thought maybe Kenny was going to watch that. Looked like maybe he was looking at it for a second to see if a BZ did spawn there, but that's going to allow FaZe to get pushed up. Now put some pressure on the hill. But Fred is there finding almost all 3. It's a little help for Kenny, but a nice start here for OPTIC.
I think a good thing for OPTIC too. One of their difficulties in some of these losses they've had in Search and Destroy and Hardpoint have been just coming out a little slow in some of these series, right? Like they come out, they're not firing on all cylinders, they seem to be asleep. That's not going to happen here in a matchup like this.
Vegas one, they started out 0-2, right? Miami Heretics, they get 3-0'd. It's all right. It's time to wake up early in these matches. Let's get locked in. And as you said, versus FaZe, I don't know, just feels like they hit another level. Kenny, his first time on this green wall side versus FaZe team, starts off 5-0.
Yeah, Kenny is hitting Shotzi. Doing the same as he'll be 2 in a row, 4-1 start for him, 50-11 advantage so far, and the boys on OPTIC are shooting 7-1 now for Kenny, and they've got everything locked down. They're coming out firing on all cylinders. Come alive a bit right now. If you look across that top right, 2-6, 2-4, 1-4, 2-5. You've got nothing to write home about. You are getting body slammed right now as Pred shooting nukes.
Yeah, but a couple of big kills go down, and Draza's going to spawn up opposite side of Palace on the right side of your mini map, so that is key for Atlanta FaZe to get it set up at P3 and find a response, because there was a chance there. I believe one player of FaZe got through, forced them to spawn out, so they went a big one-on-one, flip this spawn. There was a chance they go down, I don't know, 130 to 10, right, depending on this P3 control, but they're able to get out of that Palace trap, and now they're on the hill.
And now a chance to swing back into this one like you're talking about. They're trying to deal with Selly in person.
Should be,
he's able to at least stay up.
Should be an easy trade with selling him. Yeah, I was about to say.
Sort of watching that ace-3.
Ooh.
That's allowed them to start to push forward. Dashy wins a nutty gunfight against Draza into the hard point. They'll get right in. The break comes in early. You do, I think Cella's able to shoot 1 in the back, maybe set up a pinch and start to build here for Atlanta FaZe. But you get in fast if you're OPTIC, you're regaining that lead.
I mean, props to Dashy here. He takes the first one-on-one near back dash, is able to win it, and then just waits. Kind of takes his time as he wins another gunfight on the hill. All the one-on-ones.
Dude, OPTIC is shooting.
But then he waits for his teammates. Maybe to get pushed up, find kills, forces another one-on-one to lead to that break. And now an 80-point lead. Huge plays there out of Dashy.
This rebuild in this lead is OPTIC Texas. Now we get ready for our next hard point. This will be a key sequence. You think about 4 and then upcoming 5 at Palace. So you can maybe get this time if you're Atlanta FaZe, but then you've got a good chunk going OPTIC's way. If they can continue to maintain these spawns on the left side of the map, but let's see what damage they can do towards the point as the tiny terrors get going on this hard point.
Yeah, obviously you're going to see the way OPTIC's playing. They're going to play very conservative on the left side, especially with that 2-piece coming in from Simp. He's up to 3 in a row now. Has the rival, picks up an MCW, and you might just give up a full 60 to respond with the full 60 over at Palace, but they're going to have to lock this part of the map. FaZe know what they want to do. They're going to start to get pushed up as Simp now heating up 10 and 8. That is a ridiculous gunfight. And that is why Palace can be so tough to break. Abizi able to take down Shotzi, but you can see we're still at P4. What does that mean? Simp, Celium, or spawning across the map.
Yeah, and this is, you know, maybe old FaZe. You're thinking maybe they got a chance to break this, but breaking's not really been their strength so far this year.
I mean,
It's really been in the holds.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's also just this hill, right?
Oh yeah, well, 100%, 100%
about it.
But they, I mean, sometimes in the past, they were able to break whatever they wanted. It's just whether or not they're going to be able to hold it. But it's Optic with the advantage, now looking to rally and rebuild this lead here at P5. To listen, we go with Optic Texas.
Here we go.
Yeah, we have your front hops. We have your front hops. One's on the ice hockey field. He's going to ice cream. We have a hop. I have a hop. One jump. American first guy. There's so. One guy's patio. Patio ace. Patio? No, they're going to back. There's three. Two more. Yeah, all right. One at a time. Somebody playing this. Somebody playing this. I think once we cut. Core. ACD. We can fucking be the back door. Back door. In here. I'm wrapping D+. I'm in there with you, bro. Yeah, draws it out. Yeah. Oh, that. Nice. Let's go. Alright, sell on over. Watch your label in. I spawn out. P3, step that. Let's get in. I'm all right. I'm staying right then. I got the guys. P2. I have P2 cut. Hey, I think back to one shot. You got me right now. Hey, back to dead. One more beat up. You can't. Okay, I'm here. They're core. Let's go. No one gas. They're gonna be American. They're gonna make me. D+, BC. The core is set. The BC's D+, guys. Alright, back door fast. That's the first guy. He went mid. Let's on you mid. One kid, one gas. Back door. Nice up. Back door. Nice front door. Watch out. In front door. I'm going new. Y'all got a hard play. That's out. Yeah, we are. Nice, I'm going in. Front door. Two going front door. Yeah, one more there. Two front door. I need up. The Josh is one shot. He's going new. Dead. I'm on. Two out. You push up again. What's up the destiny? Put it in. Yo, Abe's going front DVD.
Well, right as we head into listening, FaZe are able to get the break at Palace, which sometimes, yeah, they'll make things look easy, but you answer here if you're Texas, you're still maintaining a 40-point advantage.
Yeah, maybe my words a little bit. They're able to break on through. And then another one, right? But you heard in the listening, Kenny's like, I'm going to rotate early. You guys have to lock this down. They split the hill, and I think you take that, winning this P2 setup.
Dude, Kenny is, he's so good. That's what Optic needed. Optic needed an IGL, bro. Another IGL.
Now if you're FaZe kind of with this setup,
everybody's an IGL pretty much in their own ways.
They're going to probably try to close this out. Get a ton of time here. FaZe are going to try to lock down P3, P4, but that Palace hill will always be in the back of their mind. It's like Optic has done enough if we even go that far in the map.
You know, this map can obviously, you know, a lot of AR is going to be pulled out, but like Kenny and Dashy right now, look at 16, 11, 20, 11. On the other side for the duo of like Draza and Cell, you're 9 and 16 and 9 and 15. So like that battle certainly being one at range for Texas.
I mean, Dashy, I don't know what it is. This guy just,
he loves it.
He loves this matchup. He's loving it for a very long time. Yeah, setting the
How is he not dead? How is he not dead?
Deal with one.
I mean, ate a lot of bullets.
This could potentially, you know, this is a big
FaZe
part
has
of the game, right? FaZe
rotation.
In this, they're able to get them off P2. Last time through, it was Dashy who broke this P3 setup.
Well, whenever you're within like a hard point of each other, it's like who's going to make a mistake, right? Like as long as you can get within that lead within 50 to 60 seconds, and you're getting down to the wire like this, who might fumble? So far, so good. FaZe in this hard point itself, just spotting for info. We hop out, take a look at the one fight inside. That'll be Draws is able to clean that up, get trophy down for coverage, and you have about 30 seconds left on this. You have just about a tie game. You're just about 200 to 200 as we get deeper into this. The BZ's popping with the pistol, getting
Just
away
hold
with
for new
HP.
Optic.
This is exactly what FaZe needed to do. They dealt with the push. Shotzi was able to get on that point, a quick trade, and now with 25 seconds or so, they have map control, and they're already set up at P4. So if they're able to hold on to this first push, that's going to be all 4 dead. That is perfect for FaZe, exactly what they needed. You can see in the
Number
top
3
right,
though.
everybody's starting to get going. You're all on a streak now. We're within 10
Number
points.
3 has to make a play.
Gets a pretty solid spawn. Are they going to be ready for this? The one player on the hill is Cell. didn't expect this gunfight. He's able to win it.
Stun nade first, bro.
Doesn't really matter. He wins that gunfight. Now we are tied up.
Yeah, Cell doing Cell things. Lead change now over to Atlanta FaZe. Remember that graphic we went into this, and those
What a play from
scenarios,
Shotzi.
Those tight ones in any mode. FaZe have been perfect on the year.
What a play from Shotzi.
Tight one here. Lead change back now to OPTIC. Is they're able to get in? How long can they hold? FaZe are going to go ahead and be setting up for Palace, so they're like, all right,
yep.
OPTIC can't win it here. We can win it next.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was talking about, but the opposite. FaZe have done enough at P3 and P4. They flipped the spawns, right? And they're saying, we'll let you into 242. We're going to set up at Palace and try to get this time and win the map.
And we'll see if they'll be able to do it.
No, what are you doing?
FaZe it the first time through. They were able to get that break. It is possible. It is difficult, but it is possible. 5 seconds, and here we go. It's all going to come down to this Palace hold. All four players set up now for Atlanta FaZe. Celium getting angles. It's on OPTIC now spawning out deep to try and break, Joe.
Yeah,
this is a hard hill to break.
Pushed up, and he gets taken down. Your first push is 15 seconds into this hill. Stuns and nades are coming in. It looks like Shotzi does get pushed up. Watch number 2. Somehow he has got around one player. Shotzi doing Shotzi things. Are they going to expect this? Is someone going to turn around? It does not matter. Does not matter. Shotzi gets through, but someone turns. Someone turns. Maybe they hear something, but they have the instinct out of FaZe to catch Shotzi. We're playing some hide and go seek. He is the last player here for OPTIC. They're able to find him.
Just need 5
I don't know about that play, Shotzi, man. You should have just killed him.
Frantically flying. If you are OPTIC Texas,
You should have killed him, dude.
Perfect in the clutch, and they get the 15.
Oh, it's all good.
Here in map 1, Magic.
We have map 2 Invasion S&D coming up. OPTIC first phase.
Before we get ready to travel to Boston for Major
OPTIC
1.
first phase.
This is the last day of the
FaZe comes back map 1.
Thank you. Whether it's here or on Scumpy's couch.
Now, FaZe, what, 2-0 on this map? OPTIC 1-1, so both with some reps, both with some success. But early nades, not going to find anything. Well, it's a 2A, 2B setup here for FaZe, and OPTIC just playing it slow to start.
You know, this is a map where Sim can get going. Like, he was, what, that early ace, which is kind of like the play of Qualifier 1. It was so early. It's like day 1 to really start off the league. He's had some flashy ones here, but OPTIC, I mean, they've had success here. We saw against like Legion, and they had the loss here versus Heretics. Like, they looked really good against Legion on this. That was the map 5, right? Like, they were picking them apart. Big damage done by the nade, and then damage done through the gunfire. It's Sim.
What's Dashy doing pushing up like that?
First blood to give them the 4-on-3 early. Just 35 seconds now to work offensively.
And that's just info, right? They know that Draws is behind. They don't know where Simp is. Now they do after he finds the first blood. And then Abizi on the rotate. So first blood man advantage for FaZe turns into a 2 versus 3. You're looking at Draws and Cell to clutch on up.
Go away.
Like they're thinking about maybe wrapping this out. A little back and forth with the bomb carrier. They're not going to wrap this on over towards A. Got plenty of time to get this down. Draws just maybe trying to win his one. See if he can get the angle. Celium repositioning as well. He's going to get
nice.
The he's going to drop. That is a
Nice.
hell of a round win for Texas because you get that first blood from Simp. Then you just pick them apart if you're OPTIC Texas. And that's, I mean, one of the things there too is you got to play it a little different if you're FaZe. You don't have the trophies early on, right? You're just trying to dodge everything. I think right as you say, they're not sure where Sid Busiest gets picked, like right after.
Well, yeah, just early in the round. That's when he finds the first.
Yeah.
Saw Draza, and then after that, yeah, they're able to find the angle. But I'll tell you what, it is. I'm sure they're keeping count. Kenny and Draza, just their 1v1s, right? I mean, best friends. They won a world championship together.
That photo draw.
Now they are just a part of this rivalry.
The photo draw suit was so good, bro. Did you see it? This is like him like looking back at Kenny. Oh, it's a great photo. But yeah, I'm sure they're looking forward to battling. But Draws is POV for now. Well,
now it's
Kenny.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 it is. This Kenny just gets lined up. It's an awkward one. It's Shotzi lands on someone's forehead. Abizi then takes his fight.
Tell you what, if Abizi doesn't have a rival there, Shotzi might find that kill. So
yeah.
Beautiful snap out of Abizi, and that's just what he does in those sort of scenarios. But now a 1-on-2 for Dashy.
Not quite able to get gun up in time to take that fight, so FaZe will quickly answer back. We'll go to 1-1. As you're on point with your Kenny Draws tracker.
I was just thinking about it last round. They were just having this long long 1v1 on that street, just on these crazy headies, just back and forth.
That made me think of like Lord of the Rings, the two towers with Legolas and Gimli, and there's like the best pals counting how many like orcs they killed, dude.
Yeah.
Always love that.
Except they are on the same team.
Yeah, a little different, but
no.
that's what made me think of for whatever reason. I don't know. Fantastic film, man. Round 3 now underway. Similar opening here from Optic. Draws is going to get right back to his tractor.
In Simp number 7, he's going to be kind of that rotating player, right? Is he going to double up B? Is he going to play mid alley? Is he going to play B dom? He's the one that kind of gets active, as you said, you know, just early on in those plays.
He just finds openings, finds timings, can have some insane plays, but sometimes against Optic, take all that out of it because they can't do a thing versus him. But so far, so good. Simp, another first blood. I mean, on defense, he's been good from that. This time, he's able to take down 2. Wondrous stuff there from Simp. He gets the kill. I thought the trade was going to come in right after that from a BZ, maybe. He couldn't quite get the angle in time. You've got a 3-on-2. Simp making his presence known in the early going. Yeah,
I think he gets some help from a BZ on that second kill. And BZ just doesn't want to get caught, so he's going to back on down. But Shotzi kind of on the chase for a moment. He's going to go courtyard, and so now it's just a question of 25 seconds left. Where does Bomb want to go? And, well, it's just going to be down B-Dom.
That's Kenny on the draws at 2-1. As he's able to get the pick, but yeah, not a lot of time to work with. Can Kenny make something out of nothing? And they've got eyes on it. Good luck with that one. His cell is posted up back palace wall.
Yeah, nothing you can do. Couldn't do anything about it in like MW2. Can't do much about it now.
A decade later. You can see how easy this looks from Cell's POV.
Such an insane spot.
They'll take the 2-1 edge.
Spot's so unfair.
And that's what? That's all 3 first bloods to FaZe, right? You're able to clutch up in the 3v4 in that first round if you are Texas. But if you're going to win this, more than likely, you're going to need to get some first bloods going. And Cell, maybe start to build towards a streak. Ways to go still, but he's on 4 in a row. Dashy, who can be such a search and destroy expert, yet to get going, sitting at 0-3.
There's a different look here for Optic. You have Kenny and Shotzi, right through middle courtyard towards the alley. Get aggressive up that B street, trophy down, and Shotzi's already in a great spot here. So a lot of B street control, and Kenny's like, all right, you're here. I'll try to find some different angles for you. And well, he tried to weaken up Simp, but Simp was ready for that.
Oh my goodness.
Headshots. That was insane.
Where did Shotzi go? Got sent to another realm.
And then just happened to a beat.
But yeah, bro, the headshots are flowing. A couple of Titans battling it out right now. And when these guys are hitting and they're straight headies, adios.
I mean, props to Simp to just be ready for that gunfight.
It seemed like he was like backing down and calming and then just dead. And then a beautiful one from Dashy, but into this 3v3 we now go. Through fire and flame and smoke. Simp hit some shots, but just barely cred able to get 2. Now it's just going to be on Selim, 18 HP and a dream, 20 seconds to go, and he's still got 2 players to kill. Going to be so hard to do, and he's on 5 in a row, so I know streaks are kind of meh in this, but
right now,
yeah, there's not a lot of time.
Yeah, but he's going to play for it. I mean, no reason not to. Have the SU utility. Such a tough position.
If you have 45 seconds to work with or something, sure, go for it.
But props to Pred. I mean, obviously you have the rival, the advantage in that situation, but they have the info, able to find 2 kills and give his team the round.
Yeah, Simp comes out, bopping all comp for that pistol, just gets laid out. The rival can be the God gun. It was a back and forth affair. So many lead changes in that map. 1. Here we go in search and destroy. Now to 2-2. Selman maintained that streak of 5 in a row. His shots through for info. Abizi, his shots through for a kill.
Yeah, I mean, quickly, just right up through Cafe, finds an angle and is like, peace, I'm out, gets the first blood, as you said, so another one for FaZe. So we're next to a dumpster, it's a fly in your ear.
I was like, does someone have gas, Joe?
When we're casting, I don't know what it is with the headset, so I hear everything.
Yeah.
I hear rats screaming on the floor. I got dogs barking. I mean, now we got flies in your trash cans. I don't know.
I thought someone was hiding near a BZ and farted. I'm going to be honest with you.
What are they talking about?
All right, well, Shotzi comes flying out. A BZ will get another one in the round.
He just jumps on the bomb like that. Why?
Cell just throwing another stun just in case there's a second one to help his teammate out, but it's been all up easy. It stays that way, looking for the ace. If he doesn't find the ace, he has done enough in the round. In FaZe now. Back
Did he get the last one?
I think he did. He was on the pinch.
I think he might have got the ace. I didn't see which name popped up at the tail end of it.
It sure
We'll
was
see
him.
one more time.
It was
Ace
him.
for Abizi. I mean, starts with the first blood. Gets the early pick in that round. Then he's put people on skates with doors. Abizi with a brilliant ace. Puts the edge back to Atlanta FaZe.
I like that little smirk when he does something well. It's not a full smile because he's got to be like, yeah, I'm still locked and I look cool, but it's a little smirk.
Yeah, no, it is. You're still on his 5 streak.
Well, he's the A Street guy. You know, we hang out there for a while.
Yeah. Shotzzy. Maybe the first engagement. FaZe
aggressive again.
So strong with those first bloods, though.
You see the way he's playing. He's not going to peek anything right now after what happened to his face in the last one on defense. Trying to find anything that he can catch a timing. Just going to back away for now.
Well, see, he's tucked in the corner. About half the time is milked off of this round. You're going to have to start moving up if you are.
I think Draza spots him.
Yeah, yep, sure did. They're going.
Stop shooting, dude.
Info, they fly. Kenny is at 20 HP. Draza may have been just as weak, or it was a damage to Simp, actually. But now they move up. They get control of the site. Abizi's just going to go ahead and tuck himself in a corner. Might wish he had a rival out in this scenario.
And Simp's very weak on that cross, so not able to plant for now, but not ready for Abizi. Draza with another one. And I was going to say, the problem with Kenny getting back down there, they just push up the street quickly. There's no info on if they cross to the site. That was Abizi who got pushed up, not able to, well, able to find Simp later on, but bomb planted. Impossible situation for Dashy.
I mean, who gets it? Like Draws will get it. So you got 5 or 6 in a row now on Cell and Abizi.
It's not looking too good.
I don't think either's done.
Not looking too
This is one of
good.
those rounds where it's a bit of a gamble, right? Getting Shotzzy in the broken a couple of rounds, it just has not paid off. Yeah, obviously it's really tough timings, but he's got to find one.
You're kind of hoping once you get spotted, like you're all gun up and frying somebody. It was just kind of like when he first got spotted, a little bit awkward. He wasn't gun up, couldn't shoot the guy. Then they ascended at him. But yeah, you're still hoping with the rival there, he can get Draza. Because even with the pistol coming around the corner, you got a chance. You still got a chance to shotgun him. But yeah, once his position's known, I mean, good luck. They're flying at you. But 5 in a row for Abizi, 5 in a row for Cell. Any adjustments you make right now if you're Optic Texas? There's some...
Yeah, first bloods.
Wow.
They've needed them. They have. Simp, who was kind of leading the way in that regard early. He's now 4 and 6, but it's been a while since Cell and Abizi drop. Abizi will fall there. Shotzzy with the kill.
Fred's got my answer. He had the first blood, now just staying alive, dancing while his teammates planting the bomb. I think it's a much-needed offensive round. Well, really, if I'm Opti, it's kind of just adjusting our defenses here a bit now. Maybe just switching it up, B Street, playing a little bit more passive, but Cell not done with this yet. 1 versus 2.
He's got a little more time to work with this time. He's already got his streak, so might as well take a crack at this. Wants to take one at range. He's got info, I think, on both players. He sees the door open. Just keeps giving Kenny haircuts, trying to set this one up. Wins another. God, he read it perfectly. Thought maybe we'll get the slide there, so like get behind the motorcycle or the half wall and just be safe. But yo, Cell has had some nutty like 1v4s in his career.
He has no head.
He gets like behind the motorcycle.
The podcaster, man.
For a second, maybe he's all right.
Well, the problem is, too, is those shots on Kenny are like wall bangs, right? They're,
yeah.
You know, they're through a pillar, they're through a trash can, whatever it is. That just, you know, allows Kenny to back down a bit.
He's doing such a good job to back him down, though. Like you say, he played that really well, but great job by Optics making sure it wouldn't slip away, because that would have been the dagger. I mean, you lose that. That is the ultimate dagger, maybe in this series. But you're able to close it out.
Again, if you're going to opt for this, right, it's got to pay off. And another first blood. There is Pred, though. So it's not just Shotzzy. Pred gets involved, and he's able to back away to make this a 3v3.
And you've got Everybody stacked up here defensively towards B. They'll start to fan out a bit. They set up the triangle around B. Looking for info A street. That'll be Cell, so he's going to probably soon realize nobody's home. But watching kind of through the mid-cross will be Dashy, and we just sort of pause for a second as the teams feel each other out.
Yeah, it's a tough spot for Pred too, because, you know, as time goes on, that's obviously a very common spot. You're just hoping he gets one, maybe two. But we'll see if FaZe even opt to go for B. It looks like that's going to be the play call, because he has no help, right? Pred is all by his lonesome. It's kind of just down to him. But maybe someone will rotate over soon. They're not seeing much middle of the map. Smoke going to go down. That's going to give them the heads up. What does Pred find? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. You find Sim's pistol in his rear. 3v2. Now for FaZe, 12 seconds to go. Creeks open the door, but Simp just barely staying alive. Selim will win his one-on-one with Dashy. Shotzi able to get the kill, but now it'd be a 1 versus 3. Still 2 players to go against Draza and Selim to take out. 30 seconds to go. Sometimes the map is his wonderland. Can he find an opening? The Shotzi goes for it.
Oh,
No
dude,
opening
Pred
there,
just
and
sat there
a
for
round win
30,
for
40
Atlanta FaZe.
seconds.
You
You gotta move.
Watching him, Pred and Dashy play hide and go seek, and it was hilarious. Because Shotzi just was like showing Dashy all these nerd spots, all these nerd angles. He's like, come and find me, dude, come and find me. Like, and Dashy's like, bro, I don't know where you are. It was honestly awesome.
That's
it was
great.
awesome. So you're not wrong. He thinks about the game a little bit differently as we have known. But not able to clutch in that scenario.
Yeah, no, he just looks like, I don't know, he like just spawns in the map himself, dude. He just like, it's great. Always seems more comfortable than even like other professionals. Like it's nuts. Guy's brains is different. But one more round needed now for FaZe. Selim's led the way. He's at 10-2. You still have, what, a streak in the back pocket, I believe, to work with as well. We'll see if that even comes into play or they're able to close this one out. But if you're going to keep this going, you got to get offensive round win. Now, if you are Optic, where's the opening come from?
It's the first time you're finally seeing some B aggression out of Simp. For the most part, it's been middle of the map, around the alleyway, doubling up B. Trying to stay away from this, but it looks like it's going to be an A hit here for Optic. Door not open yet, but Abizi is going to hear it. Readjust. Selim's going to help him out.
What are you doing,
Now half the
Shotzi?
round. Off the clock, bomb is down, but Kenny does find Simp.
Nice. 2v3.
You got numbers here for your FaZe. You can close
2v2.
this out. And
Or
what
1v3.
closer doing now, it's going to be all on Kenny.
Map
As he
3.
tries to reposition. The only thing keeping it from an 0-2 hole right now is maybe the playmaking ability of Kenny, and he's been spotted on the cross, making things even tougher. No input towards B. Draza spots him. Tally one more up for Draza.
Let's
Tally
game
one more
2.
up.
FaZe is up
Atlanta
2-0.
FaZe. They will go up 2-0 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have map 3 coming up. High-rise control. FaZe is up 2-0. Let's go. Do we see a reverse sweep from Optic, or does FaZe close it out?
Match versus Legion down 0-2.
And also, if you guys are watching this YouTube video right now, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be all the matches. This is the first Optic matchup with the new rosters, so you know I have to record it for you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. I'm going to let the codcasters codcast.
Right into this map 3 we go. As they take the low
That's the
round.
end of the day. I mean, I could codcast, but I'm not really the greatest at it.
Shotzi still lurking up above the gas tank.
Now, both teams 1-0 on this map.
Both 1-0.
Just, you know, usually you see a little bit more Grachi, more invasion.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've only gassed this a handful of times, honestly.
Well, just like once.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's one of those things where you're going to start to see it more and more with the major coming up.
True.
Right? There's going to be teams better at Karachi, teams better at invasion, different play styles, and that's where that third map comes into play. Like it does year after year, and you really start to test that map pool. Test those vetoes out, as we're doing right now.
You get that first tick of progress done at B. Pred just get the clearance on that little bit you had towards the second bit.
Okay. Optic finds 2.
Shotzi making the map his jungle gym, but Abizi clotheslines as he's Abizi jokes Dash here. That's just what the pistol is with no attachments, is he just fries him.
Yeah, only mobility attachments on that Renetti, and yeah, that's kind of the difference. I think maybe miss a couple bullets maybe on a burst, or you know, one, and that's just the way it is with burst weapons, but yeah. Easy sometimes just hit those snaps, but the defense so far very strong here for Optic. Only one tick given up.
Three bottom.
Tough early, right?
Three bottom,
Especially without
Shotzzy.
trophies on these points early on. We know high rise. Now you're able to get one down. Draza is starting to work this point.
They're able to spot him, get back onto it. It's 3 through 4 Optic. That'll be all 4. So this
Let's
should at
be-
least be a minute extension onto
Be
this.
capped.
Is they'll get the clearance and see if they can get anyone positioned to maybe get
I'll
some
take an
spawn
underground
kills.
route
I don't
right
think
here,
there
pal.
ain't anyone forward quite yet. You've got kind of the cross angle into the spawn if you are number 7. That will be Simp, who is top heli, kind of looking through, trying to get eyes into those office windows.
I think they just had to worry about the point, right? Just with the time.
Yeah.
Only one trophy. If a nade hits, the potential round is over. So, yeah, had to lock that down. Now they're going to get aggressive. Stellium and Abizi looking for number 6. Trying to find that cruise. Shotzzy trying to get on the underground. Goes for the snap. Hits a couple of bullets on the Pred. But while that's happening, it is an 8 life advantage. Optic only 7 remaining with a minute to go, and this is not looking good here in defense round number 1.
I swear before they got B, there was like a couple life difference. It was like 2 or something, and it just changed so fast. No respawns
That's an
remaining for
A-cap.
Optic Texas.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Dashy, I mean, they're making the best of this with no lives really remaining. The problem is you still have a minute to work
4v10
with. If there
now.
was less time, I think here we go. Monument
Optic is D-ticking. 4v9.
That's what, 5 straight kills they've been able to get just with these lives.
3v9.
Dashy has been ripped out of it. You're
2v9.
The BC's finding picks. As they're going hunting for the final couple of players. Only going to be 1 remaining, and that's going to be Shotzzy over the top. Once they take him out of it, that will do
Alright.
it. So, what was a really great Optic
good start for
defense was just
FaZe.
this stretch from basically
Not what you
once
like
you
to
get
see.
control of the points into the transition and next, we're like, I don't know, you go like 10 for 1 or something. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was dominant.
I mean, early in these rounds, right, you start the map off, you don't have the field upgrades. Getting a point is just hard. Stuns are hitting, nades are hitting. As soon as a couple of kills start to go your way, then you get on that point, a trophy is down, and you just saw the difference that it makes. And yeah, just map control went over to FaZe, and they just never allowed Optic out of their base there for a moment.
And that's what can be kind of neat about this map, just a sense of like, it can flip
Both
on its
sides.
head in a second because either side can just sort of get you locked in, right? And you saw FaZe start to do that, and BZ really pops off. He had, what, 5 or 6 in a row? He starts
props him
12 and
doing
6.
it with a rival, because I mean, we've seen it where, in Search especially, HIGHRISE can be difficult. You'd be put in a blender, but he is thriving right now at this moment.
It was a real valiant effort too by Optic's final 4. Like your last spawn, like they made it interesting for a second.
Ashy's warming up now. He was 1 and 7. He's 5 and 8 now.
Something like that down to 4 to 9, 4 to 8. Like you really started to make a rally, but it was just too much to ask for. Once that first domino kind of fell, everything started to fall behind it.
What the heck was that shot from Dashy onto a BZ, now onto Sim?
My guy's twisted.
Sometimes this guy, his name is, yeah, we've all heard it before. Just so darn good.
Just doesn't miss, man. It's like, I mean, these guys got magnetic bullets, I swear.
Oh boy, here we go again. But still not one take done. FaZe able to fight on back, but now Dashy and Pred right back to it.
First bit of progress there is done.
The timing. Call it timing.
Abizi and Draza, though, able to get kills. Try to clear them off the point. Dashy and Shotzzy will answer. Things are just exploding.
Team kill.
So we'll take Simp out of that one. As he'll get back to respawn.
Some of the community's gonna have to like keep a counter on all those.
The
A lot of
timing.
explosions on HIGHRISE.
Just everything, man. Everything can blow up. So similar to what we saw for FaZe.
Come on, Optic.
You don't have a ton of time left. You've got to go ahead and get B. It looks like Optic are going to do that, but this is where like FaZe kind of shifted into another gear and really started to get those kills flowing. This is a chance here for Optic to do the same. You get some kills right as the point's going to get done. You take out 3 players, you should be able to transition us across and now maybe get FaZe on lock a bit. A really great opportunity here for really a deja vu type of round.
Yeah, Salima was going on a pinch, but it's the opening kills, right? Abizi jumps in, just checks the wrong corner. The rest of
Nice
Optic
shots.
just able to find kills middle of the map, and Shotzzy getting pushed forward. Now Pred and Kenny off spawn are there to help him. Right now, no trophy on the point that I can see.
Ghost bullets.
Celium and draws behind the stuns, behind the nades, gonna clean it up, but at least you find 1 tick and in the lives 11 to 10. So some time to work with here for Optic. Yeah, very similar to round 1.
And the reason I think HIGHRISE can be a lot of fun, even though we haven't cast so much of it, is just because it comes down to lives more than like the other ones, and that just be fun.
Shotzzy making a play.
Into an S&D round all of a sudden, which is there's ample opportunity.
He gets
for it
one
to
though.
happen
He
here.
gets
You've got
traded
50
out.
Seconds remaining.
Slow that time down.
10 to 8. Dashy back, trying to stop this clock and making it more like TDM again. 6 lives remain now for FaZe.
Nice.
Backside, Dashy hitting the
Big
mains.
win.
And a nice little
Gets
shout
2.
out. Dashy is in a form right now. 6 versus 4 now. No respawns remaining for Atlanta FaZe.
6v4, 35 seconds.
And Brett just snaps out. Rips a BZ out of this one. Simp able to win that fight. Barely staying up. He's going to be weak though. He's close. Should be able to get that kill. And now it's just
ticks.
We'll see you later.
That's fine. 1-1 round count. 1-1 round count. Let's go.
Teammates sees him, but
Let's go, baby.
He was real confident on that slide out and shout, right?
I know exactly where you're at. You're mine.
Yeah.
Then Shotzi, I mean, back-to-back lives with the climb up. Again, just, I would never do that. And he just does it back-to-back rounds on the pinch. Able to find 2 kills.
Spider Shotzi.
Spider Shotzi.
Round 3 now. As Optic try to claw back into this one and get us to a map 4. Dashy has been shooting. I know he's 13 and 13, but he has 7 objective kills. He just got some kills in some big clutch scenarios and just some kills that he has no right getting sometimes. Like, it's just impressive stuff. Speaking of Dashy, he opens things up by taking out 7.
You know, I'm sure, like, off camera, right, you know, his teammates are helping him get some shots in, but it looks real good from his
Look at Shotzi, right? Just climbing.
On the other side, it's really a BZ leading the way. And doing it a little bit differently with that rival, just kind of roaming underground, getting in those front windows, just being so annoying to deal with.
Trying to get up the ladder, but Selim's got the angle in from behind. You're taking a
Got 3 on it. Just going quick.
Pretty nice little advantage here in the lives department too. You're up 4, you get this really, really clean, you stack it, you get that point done, and now you got a lot of time to work with.
Shotzi's gonna be annoying. Look at him, he's in their territory.
Trying to will be Shotzi. So Shotzi, look at that number 2. He spotted BZ, spawns up just the other side of the office and gets an angle.
But a lot of the times on this map, that one player may be on the opposite side of the map where everything's happening. You just need them to find a kill and allow your teammates to kind of just get out of the base, right? Just stagger the push, have the enemy just turn around. It was Simp in the last round. It just didn't work out very often. Shotzi trying to do it this time, but that is going to be 3
it's
dead,
not good.
4 dead. Now you have Draza front and windows, the classic HIGHRISE spawn trap.
Yeah, they've got him in the trap, and they're trying to get out of this, but you got to do it soon. 5 in a row for Cell. You're about to get your 2nd bit of progress there. That'll go through. His Simp is still hitting, trying to pre-fire, maybe a player pushing as well. BZ's still up to the window, and you're just in the blender right now if you are Optic Texas. Finally getting out of it now, but you still have 90 seconds to go. 7 life advantage for FaZe. That little sequence there, it again is like that sequence from when they get B and that little period after where they've just had a solid 30-40 seconds where they can get a big advantage over Optic.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, you got to think about it, right? When you're doing that transition, if you're capturing B, you probably have map control. So you have map control. The defense is going to be in their base. That's going to lead to some more kills, some more objective work.
What a stun. That was a perfect stun from the BZ.
Still 7 life advantage here for FaZe. Just trying to hunt down the rest of the Optic members and go up 2-1.
We do have some really good variety, like in our control maps, just how they play. Like, think how different Invasion, Karachi, and HIGHRISE are, or how they play. Like, it's wildly different.
Yeah, it's all just kind of, just different play styles, comfort zones.
Just like your win condition, honestly, on some of them just seems so different. As this one, once again, lives are going to be big stories. You have no respawns remaining now for Optic. Dashy cannot spawn up again.
3v11, it should be it.
Seconds to go is you just kind of choke them out again if you're FaZe on offense.
I think this is just more repetitions throughout the year because early on, I think HIGHRISE defense was just so strong. Maybe teams didn't want to opt for it. You just get put in a spawn trap, but we're seeing as time goes on, teams know how to deal with it.
That's it. It's 2-1.
Really, just do the same exact
2-1 round count.
The fact is, you can do it on both sides of it. Like,
Atlanta FaZe is 1 round around, 3-0 in Optic. It's the first matchup they've had this season.
Like, they don't get that jump spawn and just kind of hit it like we saw like Heretics do. They sort of almost play it like they do this, like just wanting to get that perfect setup and then lock you in. And on this map, once they get you locked in, yeah. Good luck, because suddenly you're down 10 lives.
It's taking me back to Albagra Fortress. Sorry to bring that up.
Yeah, no, that's shut up.
Nightmares. Anyways, looks like we had a timeout coming in, so we'll try to get that all figured out and update you when we can. But just looking at maybe the scoreboard, I lied. We're going to look at their great photos.
Handsome guys.
There we go.
Now the score.
Well, what, Beasley leading the way, him and Celium. Celium really stepping up on the other side. Kenny, I mean, this is a map we've seen him just completely take over and go off with 17 and 27 at the moment.
Yeah, I think that was, you know, when you start that reverse sweep against
Last
Paris
round.
Legion, he had
What's
a
taking so
monster.
long?
Vegas Legion.
What did I say, Paris?
Yeah.
I still it's in my head sometimes. Vegas Legion. Thank you, Joe.
Are they having?
He had a monster.
Did they have to restart?
Monster one.
What's going on?
No, I'm proud of us that we haven't said London Royal Ravens yet.
Yeah.
Hasn't come up yet.
I'm not sure if this is like a controller issue, internet issue. Hopefully no like power route or anything like that. Draws has got 5 in a row to carry into this as we take a look at the classic arcade. Yeah, we can kind of just seeing maybe what's going on with the players as they chat through stuff.
What's your favorite arcade game?
The one that I probably had the most memory of playing was at this, I think it was at a Round Table Pizza place growing up in Cali. And it was that, I think it was the X-Men game. That was, I remember playing as Nightcrawler. It was so hard. That's what I remember as a kid.
Yeah, I was a big Buck Hunter guy, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you see that?
Big Daddy Joe, the Buck Hunter.
Never in my life.
I just turned around and saw Chris.
So is Kenny.
Didn't expect to see that.
Something happened with Kenny's PC.
Thanks,
Time out at a show. Is that someone's cat? That is? That's a cat.
What is going on in this office?
Well, you and I are looking at this, and that's not what's being shown on broadcast.
Oh, yeah, we're looking at the wrong TV. Sorry, we got multiple here. Yeah, we should probably turn and look at this one. We're seeing Draws Dog. Joe and I were getting a tour of the map and look at somebody's cat. That was actually way more interesting. How long can the timeouts be? Are we here forever? Are we cursed today with like what went on with the first match?
You said today
no, dude.
Such a smooth day. You said that.
I just had a feeling it was going to be a smooth day, bro.
Well, it hasn't been.
No, it has not been. Our first match took 3 hours.
And
3 hours?
When we have one, nothing at the moment.
It's like what you like to see.
But it sounds like we're looking at maybe like a server/ping issue. We'll give you more info when we can. Just know that Maven and I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. We appreciate you all very much. Thanks for tuning in.
I love each and every one of you the same amount.
Absolutely.
I love you all.
He really does.
I root for you all to have a great day every day.
We appreciate you tuning in. Next week we got the first major of the year. Going to Boston, but if you're just tuning in, we're going to take a look at the maps and the modes so far this series. Is FaZe 15-point hardpoint game 1 win. They win both invasions, and now we're on HIGHRISE, where they are up to one round away from winning the map and the match. But if this does go to a game 4, we'll head on over to Karachi Hardpoint. And if that happens to go Optic's way, we'll come back to a little search and destroy.
A ping issue in Optics versus FaZe? You don't say.
I don't.
Isn't that why they didn't scrim for you?
I have no idea. I'm just here for a good time. And that's what we do.
I think we're about to lock back in.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Players just trying to stay locked. Looks like we're going to get back into it soon, or that's what we're hearing. Timer's starting to go.
Let's go.
As we get ready to go. We should be back into it. Here we go.
All right, we're back.
Sorry about the delay, but now we go again.
Maybe one was like fluctuating. You know how that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Smooths on out, and good start there for Optic.
It was so funny seeing Celium do all that.
His teammate, but immediate response.
Pred hitting beams. When he gets to this spot, he hasn't been missing. That slide out shot was still absurd looking. Like I was like,
I'm gonna watch the pinch, bro.
But for a second, I'm like, this guy walling, like the way he chowed that out.
I mean, even just that one right there on a Draws. Draws turns the corner, has to deal with big Pred, and Pred takes him down. Trades all over the map. Control.
No challenge. Just chill. Chill.
Pred will get up the top heli, see if he can feast a bit. He will take one out. Here's one below.
It's 3 dead, missing one, missing sip.
Optic, it'll take a 3 life advantage.
Celium, I mean.
Bit of progress done there as well. That's starting to cruise. You got 1 tick done today. B is flying now as you've got 3 players on it. Streak gonna come in, clear them off the point for a second, and then they'll get right back onto it.
And I think he just puts it right outside the door, so he doesn't find that kill onto Kenny. So Kenny's able to stay alive. The rest of Optic are up because there was no trophies down. That's why they all scurried away. Now there's one down. B is done. So the crew's out of the hands of FaZe.
Come on, Optic.
You just need 2 ticks down to push this to around 5, and Pred continues to shoot 4 in a row for him, 28 and 21. Shotzzy now looking for an angle, maybe to get up close and personal, and Cell, of course, there with the read. Up close and
Come on,
personal
Optic.
is the Slate King. Looks to get
Starts now.
trying to get things going. He's 21 and 30, not been the best map 3 here from Kenny. Is now FaZe starting to push out a bit. Lives-wise, they've managed to keep it close. They haven't gone to that
Nice
hole where
read.
We've seen Optic really start to struggle, but it's starting to build.
Yeah, Dan, it's just like when you're down 5, 6 lives and they start getting on this objective the way they're doing it, all the offensive team wants to do is trade, right? Because with that life advantage, you're going to win out on the round every single time. The second tick comes in, forcing FaZe out, but now you get, what, 3, 4 dead? Can they get any further pushed up? Find some power position. Cell now trying to stay alive, and now it's a 1 life advantage here for Optic.
I think you kind of nailed it. Like, it's just, yes, trade, but then there wasn't the trade, right? Then you get 3 in a row if you're FaZe. Now you get to push out a little bit. So now maybe you got a chance in this round where it looked like Optic had you locked up. You give people like Cell a little bit of freedom to get out. He's 32 and 18, by the way. Cell is having himself a map 3. He's on 3 in a row. Cell had an incredible search and destroy with 12 kills, and he is
Nice
still
shots.
trying currently, winning gunfight after gunfight. And they've taken the edge. You're up 8 to 6 now in lives. And that little flurry they
It's
had
too dead.
wasn't enough, but Pred maybe makes the play. He's able to get
No.
2. 3 lives left though now. No respawn remaining for Kenny. So it's going to be on Shotzzy, Pred, and Dashy to try and clutch up. Otherwise, this is a 3-0 for FaZe. Shotzzy now ripped out of it. Dashy is gone. Pred
That's
is the
it.
last man up, and he
It's a
is
3-0.
out of here. As FaZe, at least for the start of MW3, will own the matchup. They're able to take this one 3-0.
All right. That includes the last matchup for the day. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's your boy Co-Machine, giving you guys a, Optic versus FaZe. As you guys can tell, FaZe 3-0'd Optic, but it was the first matchup. And this is the last match of the day on Sunday, 121. But Boston is coming up this Thursday, the 25th or the 28th. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe for more content. And it's your boy Co-Machine, and I'm out.